First, it was Democrats versus Republicans, then Democrats versus Democrats. Now, the battle over President Biden's $3.5 trillion spending bill has come down to the X factor. Enter the Senate Parliamentarian, Elizabeth MacDonough. Over the weekend, she dealt a huge blow to Democrats when she said Democrats can't include a pathway to citizenship for DACA recipients in their budget reconciliation bill. Some Republicans rejoiced. Minority Leader Mitch McConnell tweeted, "I'm glad Democrats failed in their effort to shove massive amnesty into the reckless taxing and spending spree they're assembling behind closed doors." The left didn't take her decision kindly. Soon after her announcement, Senators Durbin and Padilla released this statement saying they are deeply disappointed in the decision and have prepared an alternative proposal for the parliamentarians' consideration in the coming days. Even though the parliamentarian is a non-political position, she wields a tremendous amount of power as legal advisor and sometimes referee. In this instance, she said it isn't fair to address immigration reform in legislation that isn't subject to the filibuster. Do the Democrats have any recourse? Possibly. The parliamentarian serves at the pleasure of the majority leader. She can be fired at any time, something people on Twitter are weighing in on. There is precedent for the parliamentarian to be fired, as MSNBC's Mehdi Hasan explained over the weekend.
You might say, fire the parliamentarian. That's a bit radical. They can't do that. Tell that to the Republican Party. They fired the parliamentarian in 2001. Trent Lott did it when the then parliamentarian Robert Dove got in the way of Republican tax cuts.
As recently as February, Democrats said they won't fire the parliamentarian.
I don't think you fire a parliamentarian if you have confidence that they're making their judgment to the best of their ability. It's a separate question about whether you feel that you should overturn the judgment.
That's also possible because Vice President Harris has the final say in the Senate. This is not the first or likely the last time MacDonough has been a thorn in the Democrats' side. She dealt the Democrats a blow earlier this year when she said a $15 minimum wage increase can't be included in a reconciliation bill. She's expected to deliver more decisions on upcoming issues, including new penalties for unfair labor practices, incentives and penalties for growing clean energy, and new regulations for drug pricing. Do you think the parliamentarian has too much control over legislation? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to rate this story using the straight arrow bias meter.